Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Mourneview Park in Lurgan, the typical home of Glenavon Football Club of the Niffle Premiership. Today plays host to Northern Ireland and Luxembourg's under-21s as both sides get their 2025 under-21 European Championship qualifiers underway. Teams making their way onto the pitch here. We will run through your starting lineups. Tommy Wright's first panel as Northern Ireland manager. He was installed just last month. We will pause for the national anthems and come back to you in just one moment with that team news. Hello again and good afternoon from Mourneview Park in Lurgan. Northern Ireland under-21s and Luxembourg in their opening Euro 2025 qualifier coming right up. Team news: Tommy Wright's first panel for Northern Ireland. Starting in goal, number 1 Stephen McMullen, number 2 Carl Johnston, number 4 Michael Forbes, 5 Sam McClelland, number 6 Charlie McCann, number 8 Patrick Kelly, number 9 Callum Marshall, 10 JJ McKiernan, number 4 Micheál Glynn, number 15 Darren Robinson and 17 Christopher McKee. Luxembourg starting 11 this afternoon. In goal, number 12 Eden Latic, number 2 Johan Torres, number 3 Fabio Lohe, number 5 Franz Sinner, number 7 James Rodriguez, number 8 the captain Fabio Cerquiera, number 11 Simon Turping, number 13 Diogo de Oliveira, number 14 Miguel Consalves, number 15 Massimo Agostinelli and 16 Clayton Irigoyen. Joel Neal here, joining you on an uncharacteristically hot September afternoon here in Northern Ireland. Temperature well into the 20s. Humid afternoon here in Lurgan. Tommy Wright's under-21 Northern Ireland managerial career begins here. First qualifier ahead of those 2025 Euros against the side that Northern Ireland under-21s has faced twice before, yet to taste defeat to Luxembourg. And the new gaffer will be hoping to get things underway in winning ways this afternoon. Thank you for joining us on Northern Ireland's YouTube channel, wherever you're watching from this afternoon. All Cypriot refereeing crew this afternoon. Referee Andreas Argeru sets the ball on the centre circle. Both sides make their final preparations here. He's joined by his assistants this afternoon, Kyriakos Socrates and Iraklis Komodromos, and the fourth official, Marios Christoforou. Good crowd in here at Mourneview on this Thursday afternoon. And the journey to the 2025 European Championships begins now. Luxembourg take possession off the kickoff. Early press from Northern Ireland's captain, number 2, Carl Johnston, down that right hand side. Luxembourg, though, maintain possession, switch out to the right. Here's Torres. This early in a qualifying campaign, both sides will take these opening minutes to feel each other out. Coincidentally, Northern Ireland under-21's biggest ever win was against Luxembourg. Not only that, it was here at Mourneview Park on the 16th of November 2007, a 5-0 victory over Luxembourg on that day. As Sam McClelland tries a ball to his right hand side. Northern Ireland's turn now to settle into this game. Pitch looking tremendous here at Mourneview. It's fairly early in the domestic season. A couple of home games so far from Glenavon, and a referee's whistle halts what could have been an early Luxembourg break. Northern Ireland's free kick. Tommy Wright then appointed on the 14th of August of this year, just under a month ago, replacing John Schofield, who stepped down in February. Tommy Wright needs little introduction to Northern Ireland fans in particular. Former goalkeeper, most notably with Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Man City. 31 caps for Northern Ireland across a playing career that spanned over 20 years before a lengthy career in coaching and management. Wright most recently with St Johnstone and then Kilmarnock, and famously guided St Johnstone to that 2014 Scottish Cup final, first major trophy in the history of the club before departing in 2020. So a manager with plenty of experience and a guiding hand for this next generation of Northern Ireland players. Micheál Glynn, wearing 14 today, standing over this free kick on the left hand side. Glynn making his mark at Larne Football Club. A few goals already this campaign. And swinger towards the 6-yard line. Forbes gets the head on it. A little bit too much elevation. It's the first chance under the belt of Northern Ireland. Luxembourg's goalkeeper Latic goes long, goes too long, bounces out of play just in front of that main stand. Only the third meeting between these sides. Northern Ireland and Luxembourg have played on 2 previous occasions. Northern Ireland coming out on top in both of those encounters, and as we say, one of those was their biggest ever victory here at Mourneview. Here's Glynn. Glynn with a nice touch. Doesn't quite make it around Agostinelli. Micheál Glynn joined by his Larne teammate Craig Farquhar for debut call-ups. He starts on the bench today. Luxembourg try to probe into the 18-yard box on the left-hand side. Dogged defended from Northern Ireland. And they emerge with the free kick. Driven long by McMullen. And again, just out of play on the right hand side. Mercury currently showing 25 degrees here at Mourneview, and a very, very still, humid afternoon here. Not typical of what you would expect from September football. Torres squares it back into the middle. It's turned over though. McCann finds McKiernan. McKiernan running out of options as he's surrounded by those blue and black Luxembourg jerseys. Back to Micheál Glynn. Micheál searching long ball. Callum Marshall wasn't far off, making his way towards the 6-yard line. And linesman's flag is up. Patrick Kelly challenges for the ball. Luxembourg go finding a little bit of space on the right hand side. Torres lines it towards Rodriguez. Bounced out of play. Torres' quick throw to the feet of Irigoyen. That's going to amount to nothing. The 18-year-old Stephen McMullen of Fleetwood Town stands over the goal kick. No playing out from the back here from either side this afternoon. Direct football driven into the midfield. Northern Ireland will look to establish themselves. Forbes squares it to McClelland. McClelland all the way to the right hand side. Here's Darren Robinson. Luxembourg press. Ball over the top. Marshall, expect to see him in the right place this afternoon. Energetic young Callum Marshall made the switch to West Ham United only recently, only 18 years of age, and a name to remember. High line from Luxembourg. They need to go for this afternoon. Fairly choppy opening 7 or 8 minutes here as Consalves sends it home to Latic. Christopher McKee asks the question of the goalkeeper. He sends it to the right hand side. Nice feet from the captain, Cerquiera. Luxembourg now will try to play their way through this densely populated midfield. Northern Ireland covering well in the middle of the park. Here's Torres on the right hand side though. Can he get a ball across? Squares a ball in front of goal. And it's anywhere but here for Darren Robinson, who sends that out for the throw. Micheál Glynn catches that with the outside of the foot, sends it back out of play yet again. Popped over the top, safely back into the hands of McMullen. Here's Forbes. Forbes closed down by Irigoyen. Plays it safe. Across to McClelland. McClelland now onto the right hand side again. Robinson. Good read from Franz Sinner to cut off that ball down the right hand side. Fairly cagey opening stages from both sides. Nobody really showing an upper hand just yet. Here's Forbes. Forbes once again meets Irigoyen. Luxembourg's free kick as Callum Marshall asks what he did wrong, with Massimo Augustinelli on the deck at his feet. So the beginning of a new European campaign then. All roads lead to Slovakia in 2025. Northern Ireland getting their group stage underway this afternoon. They share a group with the champions, England, Ukraine, Serbia, Azerbaijan and Luxembourg. England, of course, beating Spain 1-0 in that final to claim the Under-21 2023 championship. Northern Ireland were in Group C, which was topped by those beaten finalists in Spain, along with Slovakia, Lithuania, Malta, and originally Russia before their disqualification. Northern Ireland's last qualifying campaign, they finished third with 7 points, 2 wins and a draw, 5 defeats, 8 goals scored and 18 against. And Tommy Wright will look to build on that last campaign, and a respectable third place finish in the group, topped by those beaten finalists. But it's out of the frying pan and into the fire for Northern Ireland, as a group topped by the finalist Spain last time around. They now share a group with the champions. Latic short to Serkiera, his captain. Good movement from Luxembourg, finding some space on the left hand side. Dance into the middle. And a shot, brings off the post. And a rebound, manages to sneak its way in. Luxembourg take an early lead here. Stunned faces from Northern Ireland. That is the second goal Luxembourg have ever scored against Northern Ireland in their 3 encounters so far. And they take an early lead here. And it's James Rodriguez, Luxembourg's number 7, who pounced on that rebound off the post and gives the visitors an early lead here. Northern Ireland now on home soil must regroup and find a response. McCann. James Rodriguez, the goal scorer, causing all sorts of problems for Northern Ireland's defenders so far. Energetic high press from the striker. Meanwhile, just inside the Luxembourg half, Northern Ireland's throw taken by Michael Forbes. And just out of play again. Johan Torres all the way back to his defenders. Luxembourg now looking to just settle into this game with an early lead. Long way to go. It's a good ball out to the right hand side. And Michael Forbes has his work cut out for him. He does very well to get back and cut off Johan Torres. Great challenge from Clayton Irigoyen. Luxembourg in the ascendancy here with the 1-0 lead. It's a good ball in, turned away by Sam McClelland. Throw in now, just in front of that main stand, at the feet of Johnston. Johnston down the line to McKiernan, tries to pull it back, can't quite get a delivery in with the angle of approach, but Northern Ireland do have a corner. 15 minutes into this first half, they find themselves 1-0 down against Luxembourg, a team they have defeated on both of their previous encounters. Corner in from Micheál Glenn, punched away by Latic, but it's halted by the referee's whistle. Big hello and good afternoon to Stuart King, Carrick Rangers boss, watching from home today. A name that many of you will be familiar with. What you don't know though is that he got his start in football beside me commentating. Luxembourg now in possession but being pressed by Northern Ireland. And that's good work from Northern Ireland. McKee through to Marshall. Marshall can't quite get the distance, can't find the space to get a shot away. Equally, Eldon Latic did well, committed to cover that off. But that's the tempo that Northern Ireland must set to find their equaliser here in the early going. Cluster of bodies round that right hand side. Ball stays in play. Marshall makes it, but it's sent back and out of play. And an industrial challenge from Darren Robinson draws the whistle of Andreas Argiroux. Free kick just on the wrong side of the halfway line to the visitors. They're going to reset. Long driven ball forward by Consalves. Finds Johan Torres. That's a good ball as the cavalry arrives around the box. Torres goes himself though. Torres still in possession in the box. And it's a free kick the other way. Northern Ireland did well to box out Torres there, who took it into the box himself. Taken quickly to the feet of Robinson. Johnston finds McKiernan. But the ball finds its way to Luxembourg's keeper, Eldon Latic. De Oliveira. Micheál Glynn steps in to cut off Johan Torres. Gets the 1-2. Micheál Glynn still in possession. Glynn back to Forbes. And with nowhere to go, Northern Ireland are going to switch it to the right. Back again to Forbes. Kelly. Patrick Kelly. This is better passing football from Northern Ireland now, moving the ball around just inside Luxembourg's half. Need to start taking territory though. Flicked ball up over the top. Chris McKee is there. Finds its way back to Kelly again. And the long ball from Sam McClellan just misses Glynn. Torres drives it down the line, sent right back again from McClellan. Northern Ireland gaining ground here. Kelly puts Latic under pressure and ball's out of play. Luxembourg's throw. Michael Forbes, Northern Ireland's number 4, another product of West Ham United, alongside Callum Marshall. McKiernan doesn't have an awful lot of room. Charlie McCann does whenever he can to get the ball forward. Throw in taken by Lohe. Good physical play from McKiernan. And again, JJ McKiernan. He's in a battle over on that far side, and it ends with him on the deck and the referee's whistle. Year-old JJ McKiernan of Morecambe seems to be okay. Northern Ireland's free kick taken by McCann. Floating ball in towards the back of the box. Micheál Glynn glances a header just past the post of Eldon Latic. It's not going to bother him. .52 teams taking part in qualifying for the 2025 European Championships. 7 groups of 6 teams and 2 groups of 5. And a home and away round robin format will decide who goes through. The 9 group winners and the 3 best runners up will qualify directly for the tournament, and the remaining 6 runners up outside of that will advance to the playoffs. 6 teams drawn into 3 ties. Home and away 2-legged matches, and that will give you your last 3 qualified teams who will be heading for the finals. But a long way away as the qualifying campaign begins today in earnest for Northern Ireland and many others. Turping squeezed off the ball, manages to regain possession. He has Rodriguez, the goal scorer, just inside him. Can't get a ball through. It's good work from Robinson. Northern Ireland emerge in possession. Fabio Lohe has stayed down on that left hand side of the box. Back underway then, squared ball to Forbes. Goyen presses Forbes into making a decision. Just under 25 minutes into this first half then, Northern Ireland find themselves a goal down against Luxembourg. The ball struck off Stephen McMullen's post, came back to the feet of Luxembourg's number 7, James Rodriguez. He struck home to give the visitors what is, it's fair to say, an unlikely lead early on here. Northern Ireland have had phases of pressure, but maybe symptomatic of a qualifying campaign starting and a squad of players who don't have an awful lot of experience playing together. A little bit of a choppy first half from both sides here. That certainly will come with time. But 25 minutes in, Northern Ireland search for an equaliser. Micheál Glynn makes his run down the left hand side. The ball's a bit more narrow though. Callum Marshall in chase. Luxembourg work their way out of that well. Gonçalves sends it long. Rodriguez alongside Turping are closed out by Northern Ireland's defenders. It's a great challenge from Chris McKee, and despite the protests of Johan Torres, referees having none of it. Trying his best to draw the free kick, but it was a clean challenge from McKee. Agostinelli squared to Gonçalves. And the linesman's flag halts play. Tommy Wright, Northern Ireland's under-21s new manager, himself a former goalkeeper, has a familiar face as his goalkeeping coach here on the staff. Former Northern Ireland international Roy Carroll. Plenty of experience on that Northern Ireland touchline, both in club football and wearing the green and white. Bouncing ball back to Latic. sting has just been taken slightly out of this game here as we approach the half-hour mark. Northern Ireland forced a turnover on the edge of the box though. McKiernan is pushed off the ball. Marshall though. Luxembourg, some desperate defending. Just a little bit of a lapse in concentration. Just as I said, the tempo was down. Northern Ireland find some room and find an opportunity on the edge of the box. Battle for possession on that right hand side. Luxembourg look to emerge in possession. Ball back to Sinner. Sent long and over the top. They will be relieved to see that ball head the other direction, unless Northern Ireland can fashion a counter here. Turping breaks out, sends it onto the right hand side to Johan Torres. Torres just down the line to Irigoyen. Torres again. Torres and Micheál Glynn together in the box. Ball comes across the front and sent away by Sam McClelland. From a phase of pressure of their own, forced the turnover. Northern Ireland lost possession, and suddenly Luxembourg find space to break away. They now have a throw deep in Northern Irish territory. Agostinelli plays it safe, sends it home to Latic. Latic back out onto the left hand side at the feet of Sinner. Tries the through ball, it's cut off by McClelland. Northern Ireland now look to break. Patrick Kelly closing down on that ball, but it's sent high and over the stand. Half an hour into this one then. Northern Ireland still searching for their equaliser. Find themselves a goal down here. Certainly though, across the half an hour play, Northern Ireland beginning to look more cohesive, beginning to move forward more effectively, beginning to pass the feet. It's coming together here. Here's Glynn. Glynn inside to Kelly. McCann. Luxembourg well organised, and a ball over the top will prove no trouble to them. Luxembourg in a classic 4-4-2 here. Northern Ireland 4-3-3. McKiernan, Marshall and McKee comprise Northern Ireland strike force at the top. Charlie McCann to his captain, Carl Johnston. Here come Northern Ireland again though. Nice ball into the middle. Callum Marshall can't quite connect to full effect, and he sends that ball on past the post. Good signs though for Tommy Wright here. His Northern Ireland side across the past few minutes at least growing in confidence here. Sam McClelland. Back to McMullen. Driven long down the left hand side. Micheál Glynn is there to receive. Glances it on with a header. Callum Marshall has to work for it. Gets back, nearly makes the challenge on Massimo Agostinelli. Luxembourg clear their lines. And look to cause trouble at the top. That's good feet from James Rodriguez, the goal scorer. He finds Irigoyen. Underlaps. Irigoyen flicks it in himself. Fabio Cerquiera pops a light header onto that, falls into the hands of Stephen McMullen. .34 minutes gone here. Luxembourg leading 1-0 for now. Here's Callum Marshall, who drives a shot, hits the side netting. He definitely got a few Northern Ireland fans out of their seats there, seeing young Callum Marshall tearing into the 18-yard box and pulling the trigger on a fairly vicious shot just to the outside of that left-hand post. Glynn is dispossessed by Irigoyen. Irigoyen has Torres for help. Torres' ball into the middle, bounces through to the back of the 18-yard box and to Carl Johnston, Northern Ireland's captain. He looks to break upfield early. Good feet from Marshall. Good feet from Northern Ireland. Passed well through the middle of the park, out onto the left-hand side. Here's Patrick Kelly. Kelly tries to work his way in, tries to step inside. Massimo Agostinelli. Consalves now, heading the other direction. He had Michael Forbes for company, and the referee gives Northern Ireland the free kick, taken quickly. McCann, square to McClelland. Down the left-hand side, Micheál Glynn. Sense of urgency here from Northern Ireland in this 36th minute. It's beginning to ascend here, Northern Ireland. It's a good ball. Chris McKee drives a shot, skips across the front of goal. Stays in play though. Glynn on the left-hand side, pulls it back, finds Kelly. And the ball bounces out of play. It's a Northern Ireland corner. Charlie McCann to take the corner. Decent ball driven in. Pinballs around that 6-yard line. Cleared by Luxembourg. Superb first touch by James Rodriguez, and there's a foot race on here. Rodriguez, he's met by Darren Robinson. Sends it across to Irigoyen, whose first touch left a little bit to be desired. It's a fast break from Luxembourg. Charlie McCann sent through the middle to JJ McKiernan. McKiernan gets run down by Serkiera. Northern Ireland stay in possession. Here's Johnston. Johnston inside to McCann. And again, frustratingly for Northern Ireland, turned away just on that 18-yard line. Glynn. The give and go to Patrick Kelly, who opts for the middle, and McCann. Forbes swings the ball in towards the back post, all the way out of play. Still Northern Ireland's throw though. Good phase of pressure here. And a little bit of impromptu pitch work. A couple of deep divots carved out on the playing surface here at Mourneview. Here's McCann. McCann onto the right. Johnston. Johnston sends the ball in. It's back. In possession. Here's Kelly. Kelly rushes on Eldon Latic, but the Luxembourg goalkeeper had a good read on that. Just over 5 minutes to go in this first half, and no change in the score since that 13th minute goal by James Rodriguez, who has really been one of the standouts here on the park this afternoon at Mourneview. Good work from Carl Johnston. Glenn steps in to take that. McCann through the middle to Kelly. Kelly sees room on the right hand side. Chris McKee. McKee has a couple of options in the box. Ball doesn't make it that far though. Throw in, taken quickly. Darren Robinson. And Kelly is stripped of the ball by Diogo de Oliveira. And pace to burn, Sealan Turping finds the goal scorer Rodriguez on the left hand side. Rodriguez tries to step in. Rodriguez goes himself. Good block, Sam McClelland. Luxembourg aren't done there though. Massimo Agostinelli finds Torres. Gonçalves. Agostinelli. Luxembourg have absorbed pressure well over the past 6 minutes or so, and now look to carve out a little bit of space for themselves in that Northern Ireland half. It's a long floating ball onto the left hand side. Ball turned over, it's Northern Ireland's throw. Tommy Wright has a full complement on the bench this afternoon. Substitute goalkeeper Josh Clark, number 3 Sean Stewart, 7 Terry Devlin, 10 Kieran McGuckin, 16 Jimmy McDonald, 18 Ross McCausland, 20 Craig Farquhar, 21 Charlie Allen, and 22 Jason Lindsay. Plenty of familiar names on the bench for the new gaffer this afternoon. Kelly steps over the halfway line. 1-2 with Forbes. Searching for a little bit of space. Crunching challenge between Carl Johnson and Franz Sinner. Robinson attempts to switch. A bit too much juice on that ball. It's all the way up into the away stand here, just beneath our position. Throw in whipped forward by Johan Torres, all the way into the box. McMullen reads it well. Northern Ireland now, not long left in this half. 43 minutes gone, look to break. Johnston. Great first half display by Luxembourg here. Northern Ireland, maybe not the first 20 minutes that they would have envisaged coming into this game on home soil this afternoon, but there's plenty of encouraging signs for Tommy Wright at half time here. They have moved the ball well in the middle of the park. Come up against a blue and black wall just around the edge of that penalty area, but a few decent balls and a few searching runs. Callum Marshall with probably the biggest chance of the half, pulling the trigger on a shot from the left which ripped the side netting. Charlie McCann in space, sends a ball down the line, taken well by Chris McKee. McKee looks for a green jersey. He finds it in Carl Johnson, who's made his way down that right hand side. Charlie McCann tries the through ball, sent the opposite direction. Luxembourg in no real rush to take this throw. Popped onto the left hand side. Fourth official, Marios Christoforou, readies himself with that time board. And we will have 2 minutes of additional time here in the first half. 2 minutes to play. Luxembourg still a goal to the good here. 13th minute goal from James Rodriguez is all that separates the sides here as we count down the last 2 minutes to half time. Northern Ireland with a late corner taken by McCann. McCann drops the ball just in front of goal. Pinball around the box and finally sent to the touchline. Hall Glen with the throw back to the feet of Forbes. Ireland seconds ebbing away on them here. McClelland doesn't see an awful lot up ahead. Goes to Forbes. Luxembourg just driving back wave after wave of Northern Irish attack as they try to find their way into that second third of the pitch. And that will do it for the first half here at Mourneview Park in Lurgan. Northern Ireland's 2025 European Championship qualifiers underway and a half of football under the belt of the new gaffer Tommy Wright. It's not the scoreline anybody in green and white would have hoped for or envisaged at kick-off this afternoon. Luxembourg lead by 1-0. James Rodriguez capitalising on a ball off the post and beating goalkeeper Stephen McMullen for that slender lead. Northern Ireland, 4 periods, were in the ascendancy. Luxembourg defensively pretty well organised. It's going to take a special moment to break them down here in the second half. Little in the way of chances for Northern Ireland in the first half. West Ham starlet Callum Marshall with that shot on the left hand side, which could only make the side netting. And that's where we leave it for the first half. Join us shortly for another 45 minutes of action here at Mourneview Park, but for now it's Northern Ireland 0, Luxembourg 1. Hello and welcome back to Mourneview Park here in Lurgan, where, believe it or not, there has just been a crash of thunder overhead and a little rain shower at half time. So the pitch has been nicely watered here ahead of the second half as Northern Ireland and Luxembourg open their Euro 2025 qualifying campaigns. If you're just joining us, the scoreline may surprise some. Luxembourg currently, courtesy of a 13th minute goal from number 7 James Rodriguez, find themselves in the lead here. And new Northern Ireland manager Tommy Wright will have had a few minutes to rally his troops. Haven't played a lot of football together, this 21 side, but certainly looked like a more cohesive unit as the half went along. There's a whipped free kick early on from Charlie McCann, which ends up out of play. Micheál Glynn will trot towards the corner. Northern Ireland's biggest ever win in the under-21 division's history was against Luxembourg here at Mourneview Park back in 2007. They come out of that one with a 5-0 win, and in the two previous meetings between these sides, Northern Ireland have won them both. So being a goal down here heading into the second half, maybe a surprise to some, but it's a slender lead that Luxembourg hold on to here. They have held their shape well throughout the first half. They have turned away waves of Northern Ireland attack around the edge of the penalty area. West Ham's Callum Marshall with the only real clear-cut chance of the first half, as a ball comes in from Glenn, sent the other way. Northern Ireland looking for seconds here. Shot driven low from Callum Marshall. Ends up in the hands of Luxembourg's keeper Eldon Latic. Still hot and humid here this afternoon. Uncharacteristic for a September in Northern Ireland. 25 degrees. Square ball into the box. Patrick Kelly in possession, lays it back to McKee. McKee into the middle, finds McCann. Here's the captain, Johnston. Doesn't quite find an intended recipient in the box. Good early phase of pressure here from Northern Ireland, getting the second half underway as they search for their equaliser in this opening qualifier. That early phase of pressure snuffed out as Luxembourg take the free kick from deep. Neither side have gone to the bench at half time. Both sides have full benches though. Northern Ireland now will have to be direct as we venture into this second half. Luxembourg, as they have shown on a couple of occasions in the first half, can break away, do it with pace as a ball is driven across the front of goal, takes a bounce. And that's another rumble of thunder here as Luxembourg set up for the corner. They have been superb on the counter-attack. Very pacey, turning and going the opposite direction, have Luxembourg so far today. Corner driven in, sent the other way by Glynn, headed all the way out of play for the throw. De Oliveira. Luxembourg dispossessed by Marshall. Runs out of room though. Lohe with the throw to Gonçalves. Kelly presses the goalkeeper. Latic sends it long, drops it just inside his own halfway line. Irigoyen finds a lot of room on the right hand side. It's a good read by Forbes. Quick switch from Northern Ireland is going to roll on out of play. Here's Lohe. Sinner. Northern Ireland pressing now. Sense of urgency from Tommy Wright's number 21 side. His first competitive game in charge after being appointed just last month on the 13th of August. And it is a lengthy qualifying campaign for these European Championships. They will be hosted in Slovakia in 2025. Northern Ireland begin their campaign in Group F alongside their opponents today: Luxembourg, Azerbaijan, Serbia, Ukraine, and the under-21 champions England, who beat Spain 1-0 to secure the 2023 Euros in Romania and Georgia. Nice feat by Johnston. Steps inside on Lohe. Good crowd in here, the home of the full Premiership's Glenavon FC. Good to see people getting out on a Thursday afternoon. And it would be even better for this side to give them something to cheer for. Northern Ireland's search for an equaliser continues, trailing by a goal to nil to Luxembourg here. As Charlie McCann takes possession in the midfield. Squared left to Forbes. Glenn does well to work his way out of traffic, finds McKee. McCann looks up. Great first touch from the captain, Carl Johnston. Johnston drives into the box. He has McKiernan. Great shot from McKiernan. Great stretch save from Eldon Latic. Pushes that ball around his right post. There's been a clash in the box between McKiernan and Gonsalves. Northern Ireland will have a corner. Great save from the Luxembourg keeper. Managed to stretch his body just enough to push that ball around the outside of the post. We will pause here for a moment, but Northern Ireland now stand over a corner, looking to keep that momentum going and build on the early tempo of the second half. Luxembourg's opener here in the 13th minute was only the second competitive goal they have scored against Northern Ireland in their history. Northern Ireland, however, have put the ball in the net 7 times previously against their opponents here. Looks to be Charlie McCann with a short corner to the feet of Patrick Kelly. Kelly steps inside. Kelly in possession in the box, tries to get a ball past Agostinelli. Here's Rodriguez, the goal scorer. Surrounded by green jerseys. Lovely backheel flick from Cerqueira, the Luxembourg captain. Darren Robinson gains possession, sends the ball the other way. Marshall and Fabio Lohe exchanging a few words in the lull between play here. Conversation ongoing with the linesman on this near side to our commentary position. Back underway, and Charlie McCann searches into the midfield to the feet of Marshall. 1-2. Shout from Johnston on the right hand side. Johnston in space, takes the ball, plays it in, finds Kelly. Kelly on the edge of the box, goes down. Referee isn't interested. Play continues. Gonsalves finds Turping, only temporarily though. Here come Northern Ireland again. Kelly to Johnston. Robinson, square ball to McCann. Little bit of activity on Tommy Wright's bench. Looks to be at least a double change coming up for Northern Ireland. Here's Johnston again. McCann. Luxembourg camped out deep here. They take over though. Cerqueira has a run from Turping on his left hand side. It's a great run from Turping. Northern Ireland though organised well. Lohe back to Sinner. Gonsalves over the top, and there's a flag. Clinton Irigoyen took the ball well, got a shot away. Northern Ireland's keeper Stephen McMullen was wise to it though. And the goal scorer, that is the last action of his afternoon. James Rodriguez, replaced by Luxembourg's number 10, Lucas Correa. Not sure if that substitution has changed Tommy Wright's mind. The goal scorer James Rodriguez replaced by Correa. It looked like Northern Ireland went to the bench there. So Tommy Wright will keep his powder dry for now. Johnston finds McKiernan. Northern Ireland moving the ball well here. Johnston is in space again on that right hand side. McKiernan finds him, tries to play a ball into the box. Good block from Fabio Lohe. Misplaced pass from McCann. Turns the ball over. Throw is awarded to Northern Ireland though. Darren Robinson finds Sam McClelland. Northern Ireland now onto the left hand side. Just being smothered by those blue jerseys of Luxembourg. Johnston again tries to drive a ball goalwards. Stays in play. Well taken by Miguel Gonçalves. Luxembourg's captain Fabio Cerquiera is down. He's going to receive a bit of treatment. And it now looks like Tommy Wright will go to his bench for the first time this afternoon. Looks to be Jimmy McDonnell and Sean Stewart getting ready for Northern Ireland. Micheál Glynn will make way for Stewart. And Michael Forbes will be replaced by number 16, Jimmy McDonnell. Sean Stewart at Cliftonville on loan from Norwich. And Jimmy McDonnell, 19 years old, of Nottingham Forest, enter the fray here then. Northern Ireland's opening qualifier on the road to 2025. Carl Johnston not finding a lot of joy over on the right here. Sean Stewart, number 3, the substitute, stands over this free kick. Decent delivery, but it's repelled by Luxembourg. There's nothing fancy about that clearance. Sends it the other way. As the rain begins to come down here at Mourneview. Don't be fooled by these pictures though. It is still very humid and very warm here. Marshall complaining that he was being obstructed from that throw by Cerquiera, the captain. Northern Ireland though charging down towards the Luxembourg goal. They will have a free kick from just inside the corner. No cards yet today from referee Andreas Argerou of Cyprus. And nothing overly contentious for the referee to deal with. Stewart off the bench finds himself in charge of yet another set piece here. Good ball in required from Sean Stewart here. Luxembourg turn it away again. McCann in possession. Northern Ireland now looking for any opening in front of goal. And the other substitute, McDonnell, finds himself in a battle on the opposite side. Moment of reprieve for Luxembourg. Absorbed that phase of pressure well. And Eldon Latic has the goal kick. Rain really coming down here now. Tropical thunderstorms in September. McKee. Johnston back to McClelland. Luxembourg again, pacey break. Good work from McDonald to get back all the way back and close off Selim Turping. End-to-end stuff here between Northern Ireland and Luxembourg. Northern Ireland still 1-0 down, searching for their equaliser, opening their 2025 Euros qualifying campaign on home soil. And the reign of Tommy Wright hasn't quite gone to plan so far. But there's still plenty of time left. Northern Ireland certainly displaying the urgency and tempo required to dig out an equaliser here. It's a long qualifying campaign, but it would certainly be an encouraging benchmark to get something from this opening encounter. Play halted as Irigoyen stays down. McCann drives the free kick into the box. Out to Robinson. They're searching for an opening. Luxembourg have been resolute in their defending so far. Turping guides Northern Ireland's captain Carl Johnston all the way out of play. He whips a quick throw to Darren Robinson. Robinson again. Johnston cut off by Lohe. And that's ran out of play. Northern Ireland now with another corner as we approach the 70th minute here. Still in search of an equaliser. Sean Stewart off the bench in the second half here will take the corner. It's a good delivery in towards the back post. Drops to McCann. McCann floats it all the way out of play. The only other game underway here so far. Faroe Islands have a 1-0 lead over Belarus in Group G. Slate of fixtures kicking off as we head into the evening. "52 teams will begin their qualifying campaigns. Double switch from Tommy Wright on the Northern Ireland bench. I'll get you confirmation of those in just a second. Number 18, Ross McCausland, has joined the fray here. He replaces Christopher McKee, and JJ McKiernan is replaced by Kieran McGuckin, wearing number 11. Here is the substitute in possession, skirting around the edge of the box, tries to find a little bit of space. McCausland runs out of room. Ball stays in play. Here's Stewart, headed away by Augustinelli. McCann back to McClelland. Here's Robinson. Ross McCausland seeing a lot of the ball in his early minutes here. 20-year-old plays his club football with Rangers in Scotland. Kieran McGuckin, 19-year-old striker from Rotherham. Another heavy downpour of rain here. Slick surface now. It's into the hands of Latic. Out to Augustinelli. He tries to go long and over the top. Cian Turping was there. Northern Ireland though have possession and have some space here on the right hand side. 1-2 back to Johnston. Here's Marshall. Good ball from Marshall. Finds Stewart on the left. McCann. Kelly back to Johnston. Kelly again. Kelly finds his way into the box. Can Kelly get a shot away? He's in a lot of traffic. Kelly rebounded. Still Northern Ireland though. McCausland, big deflection, looks to be a corner. Good afternoon to big Northern Ireland fan Andrew Young watching this afternoon. Native of Omagh, now shaping young minds over in Liverpool. Northern Ireland's corner, whipped in, decent ball, punched away by Latic. Good work from Kelly. Northern Ireland with a free kick just outside the penalty area. Time beginning to ebb away here. On Tommy Wright's side, need a response. Just under 15 minutes left in this first qualifier for both sides. Bit of enthusiastic conversation between Massimo Agostinelli and the substitute Ross McCausland. Sends the linesman scurrying towards the scene of the argument. Andreas Argeru, though, the referee, will settle things down here ahead of this Northern Ireland free kick. It's a big opportunity for Northern Ireland here. They need a response. Charlie McCann stands over it. McCann goes direct, gets a shot away. Just outside the post. Double switch coming up for Luxembourg here. Number 11, Ceylon Turping, will be replaced by 19, Dylan De Jesus Cardoso. Meanwhile, for Northern Ireland, Charlie McCann, number 6, will be replaced by Terry Devlin. Diego De Oliveira is replaced by number 4, Ivan Inglaro, the other switch for Luxembourg. Busy, a couple of seconds on the touchline there. It's good press from Kieran McGuckin. Luxembourg, though, slender as the lead may be, they have defended well, kept their house in order at the back. On the slippery surface, wreaking havoc with Callum Marshall, loses his footing in the box. Terry Devlin, another high-profile name, has gone across the water at Portsmouth. The midfielder, 19 years old. Made the move from Glentoran. Good interplay between Stewart and McDonald. Northern Ireland trying to find their way in. Do they have a way in? Jimmy McDonald, through ball perhaps, caught him a little bit by surprise. There haven't been many of those leaking through Luxembourg's back line so far this afternoon. Couldn't quite get full force behind that shot at a tight angle. Ball driven long by Latic. Ten minutes to go here at Mourneview Park. Luxembourg still lead by a goal to nil. Time running out, and you can sense the urgency from Northern Ireland. Ball whipped in, sent away by Miguel Gonçalves, Luxembourg's number 14. Robinson. 1-2 with Johnston. Nowhere to go. Sends it left. Stewart. Stewart has McDonald running in support. Cuts inside though, finds Kelly. Kelly's pass intercepted. And Ross McCausland draws the free kick for Luxembourg. Senior to Consalves. Robinson, searching ball inside, intended for Kieran McGuckin. Ireland have maintained possession. Here's Devlin. Johnston down the line to McCausland. Luxembourg still a lot of bodies behind the ball, organised very well. And Northern Ireland have really struggled to break into that final third throughout this game. Busy day for Northern Ireland today as the under-19s just kicked off against Italy. Of course, Michael O'Neill's side, our senior team, back in action against Slovenia this evening in their Euro qualifier. Look to get things back on track. Meanwhile, though, Northern Ireland still searching for a way in here. Good work from the substitute, Cardoso. He is sent to the ground. Referee does not hesitate to book Ross McCausland. Dylan Jesus Cardoso. He's going to receive a little bit of treatment here from the Luxembourg physios. Lucas Correa of Luxembourg and Northern Ireland's captain Carl Johnston engaged in another lively chat ahead of this free kick. Five minutes of the 90 remain. Luxembourg still 1-0 up here. That goal came all the way back in the 13th minute. James Rodriguez, number 7, who has since been substituted, pounced on a shot off the post. McDonald inside to Devlin. Northern Ireland lose possession though. Here come Luxembourg. Driving shot is deflected. Correa, the substitute, with the shot. Luxembourg have a corner here. Only their second corner of the game here. 2 total attempts on goal to Northern Ireland's 8. Northern Ireland have had 6 corners. They've definitely been the side with the most possession. The ball comes in. Drops to the feet of McGuckin. Side of play, and Stephen McMullen is going to get this up the pitch as quickly as possible. Short to Robinson. Robinson makes his way out on the right hand side. He has Carl Johnston in support. Opts to go inside. McClelland. Tensions just beginning to spill over a little bit here. It was Luxembourg's number 15, Massimo Agostinelli, shown a yellow card by referee Andreas Argerud. Northern Ireland now searching for just one moment of magic to get something from this game, but as it stands, it will be the visitors here who put 3 points on the board in their Euro 25 opening qualifier. It's not been an overly spectacular game in front of goal. Of those 8 attempts for Northern Ireland, only 1 on target. And of Luxembourg's 2, the 1 on target which counts and which sees them a goal up here. Northern Ireland though look to break. Sean Stewart on the left hand side tries to find Callum Marshall. Stewart drops the throw to the feet of Marshall, lays it back to Sam McClelland. Robinson uses up the space in front of him, tries to curl a ball in towards the back post, punched away by Latic. Marshall, ball almost dropped to Callum Marshall's feet. Johan Torres sees it away from danger. Sent long by Latic. Quick throw from Stewart. Playing into space. Northern Ireland looking for a way forward here. Luxembourg have shut up shop. There is very little press coming the way of those Northern Ireland defenders. McGuckin searches for an opening, lays it up to Johnston. Good tackle from Consalves. And despite the protests of those Luxembourg players, the linesman has given a corner to Northern Ireland here. Crucial moment in the dying seconds of the 90. Ball whipped in towards the near post, drops towards the back, still there. Patrick Kelly tries to nod it forward. Luxembourg survive. And Sean Stewart goes down under a challenge from Ivan Inglaro. It's another free kick to Northern Ireland. Stewart needs to deliver the ball deep here. Floats in towards the back post. Another punch from Latic. Luxembourg's free kick. And here comes the additional time from the fourth official, Marios Christoforou. We're going to have 5 minutes additional time here. Tommy Wright's side have been given another 5 minutes to try and find a response to the only goal in this game, as Luxembourg lead by a goal to nil. Sent deep by Gonçalves. Here's Correa. He's surrounded by green jerseys on the right hand side. Correa just looking to eat away some seconds, keep possession of the ball. And Clayton Irigoyen, Luxembourg's number 16, will be replaced for these final few moments by 17, Noah Rossler. Luxembourg take a free kick short. Correa again in possession on the right. Correa sneaks his way inside. And it takes the goalkeeper Stephen McMullen to drop to a knee and gather that. McMullen sends it as far as he can send it. But still, Luxembourg have been resolute this afternoon. They've been dogged defensively, and they have held on throughout 90 minutes. Haven't created a lot of chances, but one of the two they've created is the one that counts here. It's a good ball forward. Callum Marshall off in search of that. Too much pace on the ball. Eldon Latic has it safely in his hands. 2 minutes to go here in stoppage time. Nearly a good through ball forward from Marshall. Kieran McGuigan was running onto that. They've made a perfectly timed run, stayed onside. But again, as has been the story of this game, Luxembourg's defenders have closed ranks at the back. Northern Ireland can look ahead to the 12th of October for their next game against Azerbaijan in Group F. But as things stand, they will go into that second game with Azerbaijan looking for their first points of this campaign. And Luxembourg early on will top the table. Stewart on the left hand side. It's a Luxembourg goal kick, and precious seconds slipping away here from Northern Ireland. Eldon Latic will be in no rush to get this ball up the pitch. We have played 95 here. All eyes on referee Andreas Argerou. Inglaro sends it into the air. Neither team able to take meaningful possession here. Northern Ireland desperately searching for an opening. Could they find a late one here? McGuigan. Ball sent out of play by Cardoso. Northern Ireland have a throw. Ross McCausland using all of the space available to him around the perimeter of the pitch here to send a throw deep. Drops it into the box. Free kick though given the other way for a tug on the shirt by Sam McClelland, and this may do it here. And that is the last action of this game. You can see what it means to the Luxembourg bench and coaches. They have picked up a precious 3 points here at Mourneview Park this afternoon with a slender 1-0 victory. That goal came all the way back in the 13th minute. Luxembourg's number 7, James Rodriguez, pouncing on a shot off the post. They didn't create many chances here at Luxembourg, at Mourneview Park did Luxembourg, but of the few chances they created, that one proved to be the difference maker here. Tommy Wright's reign in charge of the Northern Ireland U21s begins in defeat, but they do look ahead to a long qualifying campaign and that next game in October against Azerbaijan. 8 total attempts from Northern Ireland this afternoon to Luxembourg's 2, but of those 8 attempts, just the one on target. This afternoon belongs to Luxembourg. It's a big opening win here. Wherever you are, we thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Thank you for tuning in on the official Northern Ireland YouTube. Enjoy the match this evening and we'll see you again. Good afternoon, thank you. Full time here at Mourneview, Northern Ireland 0, Luxembourg 1.